once again, welcome. This is our 9th annual Spring Songwriting Concert. Yes, we've been doing this for 9 years at Baldwin Creek Elementary. All of the songs that you're going to hear tonight, except for that one and our very last song, are songs that the kids have composed, written, and otherwise made up themselves. Original songs, world premiere performance here tonight, folks. Our first song is called The World's Worst Hunting Partner by Mrs. Mulholland's class. And I don't want to give away too much. Maybe I'll just ask for a show of hands. How many of you know of someone called Dora the Explorer? As a hunter myself, I just want to say, I find this song deeply disturbing. In movies, science lab mistakes often result in superpowers, but in real life, they just make a mess. Mrs. Robertson's class has had a lot of really interesting experiences with science this year, and so they wrote a song called The Science Lab.
Crazy things happen in a science lab. Everything goes
we do this songwriting project, it takes us about 2 months. And we start out with something we call a seed, which is just a small idea that grows into a song. And just like with real seeds, a lot of times the finished product doesn't look very much like the original idea. Mr. Moore's class, their original idea was music after the end of the world. And so that's where all the instruments have been destroyed, so we're playing on buckets and garbage cans and stuff. However, as they worked and as their song grew and evolved, we all came to an agreement pretty quickly that this song sounds way too courageous and way too optimistic to be about the end of the world. So we kept the junk band instruments and simply changed the title to Junk Bands. We pause for technical difficulty. These songs really do belong to the kids. All of the creativity and definitely all of the energy, oh my word, what a lot of energy, are from the kids. So when you see your kid after the concert, congratulate them because these songs really do belong to them. Are you guys ready? Good, I'm running out of stuff to say. I should say something about the song though. I'll just say Mrs. Steiger's song is perfectly named. It is called Our Perfectly Not Normal Flat. Thank you, whoever that was. Ms. Ryder's class wanted to create a piece of music that was impressive and courageous sounding, and they wanted to do something that used the boom whackers, these really cool instruments that we don't get to very often in regular music class. And I'm happy to say they succeeded on all counts. This is kind of big and bold and heroic. This is called The Battle of Thunder. Well, I told you it would go fast tonight, kids. Was I wrong? We rehearsed a long time this afternoon, and these kids put in such hard work. They've really done a great job. Before we do our final song tonight, I just want to thank a few people. Concerts like this are always a huge team effort. There's lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. I want to say thanks to Mrs. Hakela, our principal at Baldwin Creek Elementary, and also to Mrs. Powell, our instructional facilitator, for just always being so supportive and enthusiastic about all the weird and wonderful things that happen in music class. How about a hand for them? Also, I should mention Mrs. Powell is behind the camera tonight videoing our concert. She's over there somewhere. So thanks for that. I want to say thanks to our classroom teachers and our paras. I wouldn't even know where to start saying all the things that our classroom teachers and paras do to make these concerts happen and to make music class happen. So I'll just say we really, really could not do this without all of you, so thank you. I want to take a moment to thank our custodians. I don't know what custodians get paid, but I'm pretty sure it's not enough. All of the instruments that you're seeing this evening, and then probably that many again that we're going to be using on Thursday evening, were hauled over here by Baldwin's custodians. Mr. Wendell here at LVHS helps us set up the stage and is up working our lights and our sound tonight. How about a big hand for the custodians? Music does not happen without parent support. We've gotten some great parent support this year, and I want you to know I really appreciate it. When I see how hard these kids work, how nice these kids are. I have kids that tell me thank you after I've worked them for 2 hours in a rehearsal. That tells me there's a lot of things good going on at home. So parents and caregivers, thank you for sending me such a great bunch of kids. How about a hand for your parents? And finally, and most importantly, I want to say thanks to you kids. My job is not always easy, but it is never boring. And that's because of all of you and the way you have all poured so much energy and hard work and self-discipline and creativity and more energy into these songs has really, really been fun for me. So thank you for all your hard work. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. We sing a lot of sea shanties in my classes because, you know, we're from Wyoming. And I was really afraid nobody'd get that joke. And we're going to leave you with one of our favorite ones, Santiano. Like the seafarers of old, we kind of got bored singing the same old verses, and so we made up our own. Thank you all for coming. We really hope you enjoyed this.